go. So, oh, that's for something else. We're going to start with starting and ending a phone call for our warm-up question. Let me just get my spotlight. Do you need to make or receive a lot of calls in English at your work? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, great. Who do you talk to when you receive these calls?
What?
Who do you talk to on these phone calls? Do you speak to customers, to colleagues, to suppliers?
Different persons, customer, colleague, and there is no specific one or specific kind of features.
All right, so you speak to a variety of different people.
Yes.
There we go. And just here, instead of saying different persons, we say different people.
Different people, yeah.
Yes, it's one person, but two people. All right.
Okay.
Just want to add this to your notes quickly. Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh, it's supposed to be here. Okay, excellent. The next question. What typical communication problems do you have? So what problems do you encounter when you speak to people over the phone?
It is maybe when I speak to someone and this one speak about multi things not related to works and at the same time I have many tasks to complete at work and I do not have time to speak with him.
All right, there we go. So in general, you need to cut things short, but sometimes people like to speak for too long.
Yes.
All right, excellent. Well, we're going to learn how to overcome this problem. If you could guess, how would you overcome this problem?
Teacher,
Yes.
could I say that this class we take it yesterday is the same one?
And no, it's not the same one. It's different material.
Okay. Okay.
It's just still about phone calls.
Yeah. Okay. Repeated your question, please.
No problem. So how do you think you can overcome these problems at work when you're speaking on the phone? What can you do to make it more convenient for yourself?
Sometimes I do not answer this kind of phone calls if I know the person who will speak to me. If I do not know and we already speak with him or take this call, maybe I try to cut this call or maybe finish this call as possible as early as possible as.
Here we go. So instead of saying maybe I try to cut the call as early as possible, we're going to say maybe I will try to end the call as soon as possible.
As soon as possible.
Okay. Yes, instead of as early. And remember, I will try to end the call, or you could say cut the call. If you want to say cut, you can say cut the call short.
Okay.
All right. Okay, let me just add this to your notes quickly. And now we're going to work on some phrases. Okay, so all we're going to do is match the numbers over here with the letters. For example, you would say make a phone call. Make a phone call like this.
Okay.
So, yes. So let's go to B. Hang. What letter do you think the word hang belongs with?
Hang the phone.
I'm sorry?
Okay. Hang up or hang the phone?
It's hang up. You were right the first time. Hang up. For example, I hang up the phone. Do you know what that means?
Answer the phone call. Phone call.
Well, it's quite the opposite of that. To hang up means to put down the phone.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Excellent. Let's do number 3. Put the phone.
Down.
Put the phone down. Yes, perfect. Wonderful. Put the phone down. Number 4, dial.
Dial. A ring.
Dial a ring, not quite. What else can you dial?
Phone. The phone.
It's dial a number.
A number. I've not seen the number.
Oh, yes. So you're dialing a number just means that you're typing in the numbers and calling a specific number.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Yes.
Give someone a ring.
Mm. Give someone a ring. Yes, very good. What about answer?
The phone.
Good. And put someone?
Through.
Yes, you put someone through to someone. Do you know what that means?
Maybe take phone calls or answer the phone and pass this phone calls to another one.
Yes, there we go. It's to pass the phone call to someone else. So put through. You would say, I will put you through to the right department to pass the call to someone else. Okay, excellent. Did you get all of your notes on Google Drive yesterday?
I'm sorry, I don't have time yesterday. I will try to do the homework at weekend.
It's no problem. You don't have to do it if you don't have time. It's just for extra practice. So if you don't have time, it's perfectly fine. And we say do it on the weekend, not in the weekend. All right. On the weekend, yes. All right, excellent. So I keep clicking on the wrong material. Now we're going to practice some sentences. We're going to use these same phrases, but fill them in over here. For example, number 1, have you ever on someone who was being rude? Which one of the phrases belongs there?
Have you ever on someone who was being rude? Hang up.
Hang up, yes. But remember, have you ever, it's going to change to the past tense. So it will be, instead of
hang up,
hung up. Here we go. Can you please read this to me?
Okay. Have you ever hung up on someone? Have you ever hung up on someone? Okay.
Hung.
Hang.
Hung.
In progress. Yeah.
Yes, so hang, hung.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله
hang,
وبركاته.
hung.
حياكم الله
Yes,
جميعاً.
because it's in the past tense, we say hung. Hang would be
Hung.
I hang up on you now. I hung up on you yesterday.
Oh,
Oh, yes. Okay, number 2. Do you need to a lot of in your job?
mm. Need to. I need to answer the phone.
You need to, well, you would say answer a
Answer.
lot of, how would you say the sentence, do you think?
A lot of number of the phone. The phone.
You would say can you read this to me, please?
I didn't. Do you need to answer a lot of the phone calls in your job?
Yes, there we go. Let me just keep this over here for now. Okay, number 3. Do you always when it rings?
Put the phone down.
Well, you could, that would make sense, but the correct answer here would be, do you always here we go. Can you read this to me, please? Oh, hang on. I wrote something that doesn't exist. There we go. That's the right word.
Do you always answer the phone when it rings? Answer the phone.
Yes,
Okay.
so that one would be answer the phone. Okay, next one. When was the last time you the wrong
Deal the wrong number.
Yes, there we go. But okay, 2 things over here.
Dealing.
We say dial.
Dial.
Let's put it this way. Like this. Dial.
Dial. Dial. Dial.
Dial, yes. And remember, we have to change it to the past tense because they say when was the last time. It's in the past. So you would say, when was the last time you dialed the wrong number?
Dial. Dial. Okay.
Yes, in the past tense. Okay, number 5. Who was the last person to you?
Who was the last person who answered you phone call? Phone call.
So it can't be that one because we don't say answer you phone call. We say answer your phone call. So it would have to be something else.
Make a phone call.
So I'm also trying to figure this one out. This one's a bit tricky. Who was the last person to? Oh, yes. Who was the last person to give you a ring?
Give someone.
A ring. What does it mean? What does this question mean if I say, who was the last person to give you a ring? What does that mean to you?
Call me.
Yes, there we go. Who was the last person to call you? Very good. And then the last one over here, number 6. Have you ever had to wait more than 5 minutes for an operator to you to someone?
To put someone through. To put someone you through to someone.
To put you through to someone.
Yeah. Put you through to someone.
Put you through to someone. Okay, there we go. And that's all of these ones. So let me just add them to your notes. Okay, next up, let's just go down a bit here. We're not going to do the role play. Okay. We're going to do these ones now. We're going to work on expressions. So for example, number 1, can you give me a sentence that you would say when you are answering the phone? For example, good morning, thank you for calling. You're speaking to Wojan. So what would you say when you answer a phone call?
Put exhibition to the following category.
So imagine that the phone is ringing. What is the first thing you say when you pick up the phone?
Hello. This
Yes.
is me. This is Wujdan. Good morning.
Yes, there we go. So you can say hello, or rather start with good morning, good afternoon. It's more professional. Can you read this to me, please?
Good morning. This is Wujdan speaking. How may I assist you today? Okay.
Yes, all right. So that is also introducing yourself to the receiver in a formal way. So now let's do, let me just say formal. Now let's do informal. So what is the wrong way to answer the phone? How can you answer the phone in a way that's not professional?
Maybe do not say any introduction word. Just who is called, who is on phone.
Yes, well, one of the things you could say is, this, hi, who is this?
Yeah, who is this?
So that's an informal and unprofessional way of saying it. Okay, then next, over here, asking to speak to somebody. So now pretend that you want to speak to, you're speaking to the receptionist, but you actually want to speak to the CEO of the company. How can you ask to speak to the CEO in a professional way?
Can you, in the professional way, maybe say good morning? Can you put me through to CEO company?
So for this sentence over here, can you put me through to CEO company? Remember, CEO is not a company, it's a person. So it's, can you put me through to the CEO of the company? Yes, your articles are very important. Your and the. A lot of non-native speakers forget those, but they are important because they tell us how many and who and what. So a better way of saying this is can you read that to me, please?
Okay. Could you please put me through to the CEO of your company?
Yes, that's a very formal and nice way of asking. Okay, and then the last one over here, checking the number. So pretend the receptionist gave you the number to call the CEO. How can you ask her to confirm the number in a polite way? So how do you make sure that you've got the right number? What would you say or ask?
What?
So checking the number. Now, this receptionist gave you the CEO's number. You need to make sure that you wrote down the number correctly, and you want to confirm this with the receptionist. What would you say to her to confirm that you've got the right number?
Okay. Could you please repeat the phone one more time to ensure if I hear you're right or not?
Okay, so just a sentence correction over here. Could you
please repeat? Okay.
Can you read this to me, please?
Could you please repeat the number so that I can ensure that I heard you correctly?
Yes, and this is heard. We spelled like this. Say it like this. Heard.
Heard.
Yes, very good. Yes, so you could say that was actually perfect. Could you please repeat the numbers so that I can ensure that I heard you correctly? That would work perfectly. Okay, let's just do this quickly. All right. Oh, there's another one. Stating the reason for the call. So, pardon me. So now you are through to the receptionist. You're saying, hi, this is Wojan speaking. I'm calling from company X. You need to tell the receptionist why you are calling. So how do you do this? Let's start with hi, or let's start with good morning. This
morning.
You are speaking to Wojan. Can you finish the rest of it? You need to tell the receptionist why you are calling.
I call you to ensure I call you to ensure that you received letters from us.
There we go. All right, so just a sentence correction here. I am calling you to confirm whether you have received a letter from us. Okay, can you read this part to me, please?
Okay. I am calling you to confirm whether you have received a letter from us.
Yes, so you're confirming instead of ensuring with this one. Okay, stating the reason for the call. Okay, perfect. You're doing really well with these sentences. Well done. Okay, let's go on to some role plays. So, caller, John Smith, TDI Limited. Receiver is the receptionist of Micro Global. The purpose of the call, you want to speak to somebody in the marketing department. So I'm going to pretend to be the receptionist. You need to give me a call and ask to speak to someone in the marketing department. So the phone's ringing. Hi, you're speaking to Marinelle. Welcome to Company X. How may I assist you today?
Good morning. Hi. Good morning. Could you please?
Yes.
Please put me through to the some the marketing of department.
Can you say that again, please? The sound cut out a little bit.
Okay. Could you please put me through to the head of the marketing department?
Yes, that was perfect. I'm not even going to add that to your notes. That was absolutely perfect. Well done. And what if I say, I'm sorry, unfortunately, he is not available at the moment. What would you say back to me?
Okay, no problem. Anyone work in this department?
So instead of saying, okay, no problem, anyone who work in this department, you can say, that is no problem. May I speak to someone else who works in this department? Can you read this to me, please?
That is no problem. May I speak to someone else who works in this department?
Yes, there we go. Wonderful. All right. Let me just, no, we don't have to add it to the notes just yet. Role play number 2. The caller is Dominic Price, receiver Franco D'Angelo, sales department. Purpose of, oh, Zoom's gonna kick us out again. Okay, let's just do this one quickly and then I'll close the class and open it again for you, okay? So you want to speak to Anna. Oh, wrong one. Purpose of the call, you need to speak to Mr. Gomez about a product order. Okay, so you're calling me. Hello, this is Franco D'Angelo. You're through to the sales department. How may I assist you today? What would you say next?
Hello, could you please put me through to Mr. Gomez? I want to speak to him about my product order.
Can you read this to me, please?
Okay. Hello, could you please put me through to the Mr. Games? I would like to discuss my product order with him.
Yes, so discuss is a much more formal way of saying it. I'd like to discuss my product order with him. Okay, let me add these to your notes quickly. And then I'm going to close the classroom because Zoom is being difficult. You can come back in 5 seconds, okay?